Right, deliver fine business case to challenge dementia with Essex. Alright, so this, actually, I might need to do some work. Alright. Okay, let's have an update. I've got 2 care homes who are interested, and so I need to print them a poster, make up a package. First, not unfortunately, just first I've got to add in missing icons. Alright, so, whoa, I've got completely lost as where we are. Right. Alright. Now, where have I got to? So, that's the only missing icons. Alright, so do that. Let's look at the draft board. I forget it's in Dropbox rather than the other one. Right, has that downloaded? Yes, it has. It's overtaking an age to run. This is fun, right? Oh, I'm not really interested in what's new problem. Yes, you can send enhanced. Yes, I would like to start using PowerPoint. It is so hot. Alright. So most of these icons were chosen very professionally and very sensibly by a much more qualified person than me. But that, there are still some that need to be fixed, right? So for example, stay. So I need to find a word for stay. Let's see if Awazak has anything good on this. What do I reckon Awazak will have a symbol for stay? It's possible. Well, no, that's not quite it, is it? There's an open argument here, which is that if it's not got a good symbol, we probably shouldn't use it in these terms. That is interesting, isn't it? If it's not a good symbol, we shouldn't use it in these terms. Okay, we'll come back to stay. Let's see if we can do so I feel like certainly some of these will have good easy symbols. Bottle, for example, should be pretty good. Let's try bottle. Let's have a bottle. Alright, where's even a download picture? Yes. Have we not got SVG? I should know this stuff. SVG. Well, those are all in SVG. Have I at least got bottle? Just want things to work. For the sake of the argument, this is going to be an ugly hack, but I would like to get stuff working. Logo is the keep. Alright. Discard all changes. How is that barely helping? Well, that's better. Right, maybe it's just doing this. Right, I think I've maybe just, up until this point, never quite understood how to work that. Right, let's try that. That's actually quite a lot better, and that's probably a useful skill I now have. Right, let's see what to do now. Alright, so I've now got a picture of a bottle. I've got a picture of a bottle which isn't going in. Right, I have a bottle. So what's my next missing symbol? And I think that's a definite enough bottle in the circumstances. Oh, we are suffering, aren't we? I am suffering from a chronic loss of signal. It's going to start getting difficult fairly quickly. Wait, am I crashing PowerPoint? I appear to have completely crashed PowerPoint. Alright. It's a bit worrying. Aha. Also, hi EA. Thank you. Going to be a useful fact. Right. Wait. Come on. Come on. Remember not to save this in future. It's probably 50 meg file. Alright, what's the next missing one we have? Dentures. Dentures cannot be a difficult thing to find, surely. That's a question for the ages, isn't it? Let's bring this one back up. Alright, OSAC. Can you give me dentures? It's not great dentures, is it? I can't. False teeth. False teeth. Let's try straight. Hang on, let's try open. Open icons, open symbols. There you see. I did mean open symbols. It's handy. Alright. Let's try search false teeth. That is perfect. That is exactly what I want. What's a noun project? I feel like I've heard of the noun project. I feel like I've nearly used a noun project. Let's check the license though, because otherwise we're going to get into trouble. So easy, share, copy, adapt, even commercially. Yep, that is a good, friendly license. We like that person, and we are going to download this. I can just copy the image, can't I? Hang on. Attribution. I need to remember that I've used this. That's the important thing. Move on to business case. Make sure you have attributed bank. That'll be helpful. Alright. Dentures is live. Let's bring in. Well, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's do it the hard way. Let's save images. Nice friendly SVG file there. Oh, now I've got to colour it in. Right. it paintbrush I've got on here? Did I get paintbrush? Yes, I did. Alright, for those tuning in, you are now watching a man use paint. Let's bring up Chrome again. I want to bring up YouTube just in case any random messages come up. Where am I? I want the dashboard. The live dashboard. Right, where have we got to? Paint. Cancel. I want to open. Oh, and indeed, I have also got some messages from EA. That is wonderful. Right, documents, now downloads. Why don't I just save that? Seriously, fine. This deal gets worse all the time. I'm just going to import the dentures in black and white for now, with a view that I will solve that problem later. I feel like PNG allows a transparency, right? Am I being serious? Just crazy about this? I think I might be being crazy about this. Well, none of those do me any good. Let's try doing it the really silly way, which is I'm going to take a screenshot of it and then see if I can deal with the screenshot in a nice way. Let's open that with paintbrush, and let's do some colouring in. I do want ridiculously red dentures. Bump, 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 and also bump. I'm an artist, and I do also want ridiculously transparent background, which I think has worked. So let me try that, which might even work. Can you get something? Whoa, that was a big teeth. The adventures of putting things together. Right. Right. Could even make that whole thing slightly smaller. I realise I've done comedy teeth, and these aren't what. Like, these are the dentures that say the Joker would have as a amusing prop, but nevertheless, this is what we're getting. Alright. Wolf, you in? You're in for the sake of it, for our purposes. Alright. City and country. I'm going to see if we've got anything good in open symbols for city or country. I'm not feeling overly hopeful, but we'll see. If not, I'm going to have another conversation. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? That city. That can really... That could really work. Again, I might just do it as a... Is there anything equally good? No, I do think that's what I'm looking for in the circumstances. Alright, let's... And for the faff, I am just going to make this big and I'm going to make this big, and this is the worst way of doing icons. We should be clear. And if I was doing it for something that was a little less rough, I'd definitely be doing it differently. But this is what you're getting at the moment, because what's important is we get something good. So bang, save, minimize, close you, bring in something to city. It's going to be massive, isn't it? It's going to be so big. Alright, let's make you 1 centimeter. Okay, let's make you 5 centimeters so I can find you. There you go. It's a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? Could not find my city. You'll have to do. Let's see if Open Symbols has a good country. Where are we going? Oh, I minimized it. Do. I think that's a bit particular, these ones. Yeah, these are all particular countries. Oh, it's also country as opposed to city, isn't it? That was what makes sense. So I think I want countryside. Let's have a look a little bit more. I do have to, thinking about it, because these are core words, I'm going to have to check this with our designer as well to make sure that I am getting these right? That it really is this meaning of country she meant. I've not done something stupid, have I? It's not. It is spelt the same. Yep. All right. This live streaming is just an exercise in me being stupid at times. Oh, we're still saving. All right. So while that's happening, I'm going to take that countryside, which actually in this. Oh, I could have edited it live. Can I edit it really live on the thing? That's kind of interesting. Huh. Let's get out of it. Huh, didn't know you could do that. Alright, let's save image as, because the image is fine as it is. Countryside in downloads. That'll be great. Alright, let's see where we end up. It's now saved. I can presumably put a countryside in it. This is going to be massive. It's vanished. There it is. No, that might need to be checked later. Shall I go? No. Where's bottle moved? Alright. Hotel. Oh, I can just do this one, can't I? Hotel. None of those are brilliant, are they? Oh, I think I'm missing sing, aren't I? Song. I am actually missing song. This doesn't not clear why hotel is marked on that one, but I'll take it. What's this one? This one is RSAC, so it downloads presumably as a PNG. Is it transparent PNG? No, I don't know where I stand with these formats all of a sudden. It is a transparent PNG. Brilliant. Let's pop it in. It would be nicer if they came in the right space, wouldn't it? I think that's a legitimate song, right? Could be wrong. I think that's fairly legitimate. I haven't got one for hotel, but let's try radio. We're going to want an old person radio. You know what I mean? We want a radio for the care home. Which of these looks most... So for me, that's the sort of iconic radio of my youth. However, it does seem a bit... oh, I've got a chat thing to reply to. That's hi, EA. Assuming you can hear this. This isn't actually for going into Open Voice Factory. We do use boards still in Open Voice Factory. It's still the thing that our users want. But this is for printing. This is a poster. I've lost my train of thought now, haven't I? Oh, radio. Right. So this is the radio that I'd use. I feel like that's closer to a sort of thing of my generation, but it's not that symbolic. It might be that remains a better one. Ooh, that sort of iconically feels radio-y, doesn't it? What else is going on? That looks pretty solid. No, I'm doing clock radio because that's the sensible way of doing this. Let's save it. Ooh, pins and needles. Oh, hang on. We might also have alarm. Do we have alarm in here? It's not. Let's avoid confusion. We don't have alarm. And if this is the one pointed at, then it gets you most of the way there. Certainly if this was Richard, I'd take radio for alarm. I'd get most of one. Where are we going? There we go. Oof. Alright, this is at least starting to get slightly more rapid. Because I've worked out how to use the excellent resource that is Open Symbols. God, it's got to be a good newspaper. No, you're getting a good search. You know, I was expecting better. Well, we'll take newspaper. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that was the wrong button. Open it in preview where it didn't need to be. Right, so what I'm ending up on this is what we're probably going to finish with is we're going to finish with a set. It's going to be more complete, but it's not going to be that complete. I'm still going to need to... I was hoping to get this out before my researcher came back from holiday, as it happens. But there are going to be some obvious questions I need to check in with them. I'll make sure the dates all line up, or coming back to it if we get a phone call at the airport. Magazine. Yeah, it looks like what I'll be handing back is a more complete thing, a more complete document with some questions. Like, how important is this? Yeah, what we've not done so far is we've looked at a list of words and the core words that people might want and might be triggered by symbols. We haven't considered that some symbols don't trigger their words particularly well, so there might be a better way of allocating the resource, which is interesting in its own right? Chess has got to be easy, right? Got to be able to do chess. I hope. Can't do chess. We'll get that working. One of the reasons I'm doing this, like this, just Googling things rather than my researcher, is I think it's really important that you if you're getting someone to do something, you should be doing the dirtiest job yourself, right? And in this case, that's doing the searches, finding the symbols that are easy, and copying and pasting them in. No, is PowerPoint just having a moment? I'll have a moment then. I'll have a break. If any of my trustees are watching this, I'd quite like a new laptop. I'll check. It is, well, this is saving. It's better than it not. Better than it not. Okay, while that's happening, I'm going to see if I can find a good one for team, because I feel like team's going to be really hard. No, don't do that. Oh. That's pretty solid. Certainly the others, I mean, it's really football specific, but care home in the UK, I suspect if you're saying team, that's probably what you're talking about. Go on, let's try that for team. Saving me jazz. Let's see if we can find referee while we're here. Referee should be easy, right? Yeah, I'm deliberately using the less symbolic ones because I think it's clear from the desk research we've done so far that we don't have to be too worried about icons. And indeed, I had some correspondents suggested we should just use photos. I'm not convinced by just use photos, but I'm convinced enough that we're going to be doing some Googling before this goes much further. This is a very early use test of the concept. We're going to make the concept halfway there, we'll get somewhere. Nice little referee man. Well, it's not actually clear, is it? The gender of this referee. Let's put it down a little bit. Pop it in there. And let's get the team in. Oh, there's a climber in there for sport. I feel like it's probably pushing it a little bit in terms of where we're aiming this, but yeah, fine. Let's go with it. I'm a climber, for the reference. That's where we ended up. Alright, so we have teams, referees, game, chess. Did I accidentally press save? I think I might have done. Yeah, I pressed save, didn't I? Alright. That's another... that's another pause for a bit. Check the Twitter. Okay, just over an hour and a quarter on this stream. I'd like to be able to do 2 hours, but actually we have guests coming at almost exactly the 2 hour mark, and I need to make the place look nice. And check in more generally with people. I wonder how close are we to finishing this. I remember these being the hard looking ones. Tell you what though, if there's only hotel left, then I might just send it as it is. Although I can see hotel being the sort of thing you say relatively regularly in the care home to visitors. And I can see it being a word you lose. So it's a bit tricky to work it out. I kind of want a no vacancies sign. It just has to be... No, it has to be a... We'll find out. Alright. Let's move in Jess. Jess in? Did Jess arrive? Any Jess? Oh, there's another page. That's going to slow me down. Ah, that's that problem with this. So these young people with their other pages. Right. Friggin' chess. I would like to hope that the other page doesn't have any problems on it, but that's looking pretty unlikely. So what have I got left on this page? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay. It's going to be really hard. I'm not convinced by weight in the circumstances. All of these verbs are pretty hard. All right. All these verbs are pretty hard. If they work, I'll be really impressed. But nevertheless, they might. They might. And even if someone's just in this region, they can be guided through a region, can't they, because of the sentence structure? You know, if someone's talking about a thing or a verb. Yeah, today's going to be hard, but let's have a look at the other slide. Alright, now we're missing anniversary. It's going to be tough. Interesting. No idea what the icon for interesting. Yeah. Pillow and fan I can do, but the others are... Yeah, this is a definite conversation to have. Definite conversation to have with my researcher. Right, that's what we got. Game and news. Well, we're not using a control pad. Alright, so I'm trying to find the icons for my dementia board. I'm saying this because someone new just joined the stream. We have a board for dementia, which we're going to put up in a couple of care homes. We've got some permission from care homes. We're just finishing off some of the harder icons. The language was all very research based, but we haven't got much for the language. I'm currently on game. And I don't think in a care home I'm going to want the control pad. That seems to be football first. A board game. It's hard to do game in general, isn't it, without without doing the actual thing, particularly since football is ahead of it. Like, you've also got football, is what I mean. I'm inclined to take board game because game is at least in the title of what that is, right? So let's take board game. It's a bit black. I want board game. That's which toy do you want, isn't it? I love that there's an interactive whiteboard. Oh, Tarasol turning up. Pops to EA. Let's see. These are all very dark. What have we got? Okay, I'm going to have to take the dark one. In the absence of... what does it look like if I invert the colours? Oh, I haven't got that set up here. Snakes and ladders or something? Oh, that really is meant to be snakes and ladders. Is that what snakes and ladders looks like? How about... Can we have Monopoly? Monopoly? That's just totally black as well. Honestly, guys, I mean, it's a better board game actually. Yeah, let's use board game. That's a different license though, so I've got to remember that I've got to license that one. And we'll see where we end up. Oh, that must take it. If anyone out there has a better PNG file, I would love to hear it. See it, you know what I mean. Alright. I'm going to just hope that looks good when it's blown up. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Because I've got the thing in the wrong place. Let me move this around. There you go. You can see. I'm now going to do news, admittedly, but hey, most of the way there. Right. Where have we got to? Right. I'll sit up for a start. News is going to be a really hard one. That's pretty good. Not sure about your tagging there, yeah. Let's take news. I'm also going to stop fairly soon simply because it is so hot in here. That's going to be the reasonable, sensible reason. Alright. Move you down. Okay, it's soap, but it's soap in the sense of, at least I think it is, it's soap in the sense of a soap opera. Soap opera. You've just given me opera. got no idea. Not sure about soap opera. We'll come back to that. That might be one where it's a hard choice to be made. Alright, what have we got up here? Interesting, very hard. It's not clear why more works, but less doesn't. Alright, pillow. I'm actually going to look for a different more. Oh, we've got more. But I feel like there's probably a better more. Is there a better more? There is not. Fine, let's see if there's a less. Oh, that's interesting. There's the Arasac less and more, but there's not the other more. I might come back and do that, but let's do pillow. That's pretty weird. These are all fairly strange. I'm going to take that. It's the problem with a pillow is it's quite hard to distinguish a pillow, isn't it? It is just a white rectangle. This could also be could be any one of many things. Let's do the right, it's pillow. Let's do fan. And actually, I will do the more and less because that's important. Because I've got most of the way in my head to deciding to do it, and it'll just be a pain for research to do it later. I didn't press save, did I? Right, next time I accidentally press save, I'm just taking it as it is. Also accidentally not wearing my watch. It will come in soon. Yeah, we could be waiting for a while. Just gonna be waiting for a while. Yeah, we're wrapping up, so I'm not going to do it anymore of this. And indeed, what I might do is, given that as I'm going to spend some time, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up now. No, I'm going to do it in a few minutes because this just has to keep going. People need to see that this is the life of someone winning a charity. Just looking at a beach ball forever. Let's quickly see if there's anything else I can do in my public tasks. I'm doing this one. That one looks like it's passed. It just needs to be rewritten. Let's see what I've got. Fan. I was doing fan. Let me do fan. Without pressing save, I want more and less. There's going to be that more. And this less. Alright, this is as far as I'm going to go on this one. I'm realizing I might have to, if GitHub doesn't like this being uploaded, I'm going to have to take it off on a USB stick anyway. So that's worth thinking about. Yeah, that is worth thinking about, and I should do that. Right. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to do some faffing around to take this out on a USB stick so we know where we are. I'm going to end the stream here, but thank you all for paying attention to me.